jamming his victims through the grinder.
And now it's just target practice for David Benavidez stepping up on the corner and maybe stop this one.
David Benavidez duels with the caliber of past legends.
And he really can do it all.
Yeah, taking his time.
And down the left hook. Got a staggered Lemieux. Connections on David Lemieux.
And promises to become the next superstar.
I think Benavidez is going to catch it. There it is.
The Mexican Terminator sprays bullets with both hands, never allowing doomed opponents to hide behind a guard.
Another one.
There it is.
And that's it.
And remains undefeated his entire life.
He's ever been past 7 rounds.
Today we'll see firsthand why Tyson nicknamed Benavidez the Monster.
Got to be moving. He's got to use his legs.
Oh, big right by Benavidez.
That's it.
Radiating with scorching heat, Phoenix, Arizona gave boxing the legendary flyweight Michael Carbajal. As for Benavidez, born there in the mid-90s, he weighed north of 220 pounds at the age of 13, but proved surprisingly speedy in the ring. By the time he turned 15, the pudgy kid had grown taller and was lighting up former middleweight world champion Kelly Pavlik. With a clean 15-0 amateur record, his father-turned-coach realized that boxing for free made no sense anymore. So he booked his son a ticket to Mexico, where David could monetize his KO studies degree before turning 18. In April 2015, 18-year-old Benavidez returned to the U.S. with a battering ram style, built on guard-piercing combinations. His seasoned opponent played a heavy bag until the end of the round. But the shots took their toll right after the bell. The unorthodox Ricardo Campillo surprised with mantis-like grace.
Has gone beyond the first round. And he's
from Benavidez.
all but one of
To which David responded with a left hand up and down.
That's common in Mexico. Canelo Alvarez.
Then started investing into signature combos.
but one fight. Coming back with a hard right hand. Trouble again, trying to fight his way off the ropes. And a big right hand.
I don't know what his handlers are teaching him, but he needs to tuck that chin.
And down he goes.
Applying constant pressure. He came in behind sharp single shots.
Yeah, if you can do it, you said throw more punches, keep throwing punches, but you got to bring it.
Then chained his punches.
Anything Benavidez is going to catch it.
And down he goes.
Great shot.
His first decent foe, the 10-1 Kevin Cobbs, was banking on a snappy jab.
You go to the score. Benavidez just 19 years.
Past 2 weeks sparring tough with my.
But Benavidez held his own in that aspect too.
Don't push his head down.
He sure looks like he has everything. He did say that. They call him the Vermont Bully, but he trains in Boston. Not many videos out on him. Not much information on him.
Doubling up low and high.
He's calm now.
If he's the real deal, sparring these big guys and holding his own.
There's a left hook by Cobbs.
He then showcased a new feature of his game, a hand trap to remove the guard.
You got to be very careful.
Rocks Cobbs to the ropes. Another right. Cobbs again to the ropes.
And wrapped up the execution within 2 rounds.
The ref's going to stop that as soon as. There it is.
And that's it.
Impressive. Very impressive.
At just 19, David could create openings better than many seasoned champions.
Rocks Cobbs to the ropes.
Facing heavy-hitting Philip Jackson, 16 wins with 15 KOs, Benavidez did not allow him to breathe freely in the open air.
Backs up Jackson. That may have hurt him. Jackson rolling on the rope. The right hand by Benavidez. Now he digs to the body. Great 4-punch combination.
Mixing body work with a right uppercut to the head.
No, he just
Now he knows how to use those long arms.
one of the body. Very little amateur experience. He does have.
In the second round, he delivered a pair of left hooks.
If he backs Benavidez, champ, I agree with you. That short left.
Jackson's been scoring some to the body, but
And triggered the hunting mode.
He's still a good. He's 19. That left hook hurt Jackson. Right hand hurt him. Now he digs uppercut.
Zeroing on the chin.
Hurt. On the ropes, Benavidez bending down, takes another right hand left hook. This one is over.
It's over.
The first to offer meaningful resistance to the young phenom was Dennis Mama's Boy Douglin, as you might guess, trained by his mother. A compact, fast lefty capitalized on Benavidez being stationary, connecting with a short overhand from southpaw.
Douglin is up idling.
Gets hit with a left hand.
He also worked the torso up close.
Right now, Benavidez turns south.
There's a Facebook page to score along with Teddy Atlas.
Had to be corrected in that gym.
Dexter's out in the gym.
And looked better during the opening rounds.
For that pressure. These are those situations where he's been in bad. Sticks around, but he got caught right here in the final seconds of round 2. Good action.
The tide turned when Benavidez let his hands go on the inside
Right now, Benavidez turns south.
and started impaling Douglin with uppercuts.
Off the ring time to time.
Let him go. But hold him. Off the head. That's it.
Proving who's the boss in the ring with every exchange.
Right hand to the body from
Don't push.
Benavidez. Just
Hold
pull
your
him.
hand. Or you fold.
The ropes were the first to give under the pressure.
To discover.
The ropes just came.
Thank God he didn't fall all the way out.
And come the 9th, Mama's Boy cracked right behind them.
It was vital. But it's not over.
There's an uppercut. And a hook that...
First time he's ever been past 7 rounds.
Knockdown.
3 uppercuts with the palm facing in landed cleanly.
Power puncher takes down Douglin.
Having upset Douglin's mom with a furious combination,
Benavidez. I'm doing that.
That's it. Fight over.
the still 19-year-old Benavidez ascended to title contention. The final obstacle on the road to gold was Rogelio Medina, who had twice as many knockouts as David had fights. Against a puncher striving for a quick finish,
Don't blink as finish their fights early.
Yeah, they do. Both these guys start off really aggressively. Right here you see Medina pinning the undefeated Benavidez against the ropes, and that's what he needs to do.
Benavidez stayed composed,
Tonight does Rogelio Medina
slipping off the center line,
with some upper echelon.
The fighter here is Benavidez, clearly.
or blocking flurries on a monolithic guard.
He moved and started training at the Wild Card Gym under Freddie Roach's tutelage.
Sergio Martinez, they were 8 years apart.
Then he'd fire back with rapid counters.
To the body as Rogelio Medina comes and sparred with Peter Quillen, just age of 3. He was in the gym at the age of 5 and a big right hand.
No temperament to fight like that. They know no other way.
Miguel and move up to 175. Therefore, there is and a nice right hand
After trading leather at close range,
to transition into being a pro already. Only 15 amateur fights.
David switched things up by round 3.
Throw the throwaways, slow jab, the power jab. Benavidez was just throwing one single jab, and Medina,
In the 4th, Medina grew more static,
style, it's not in his repertoire. He just likes to go forward, take 2-3 punches right there. He's hurt.
Benavidez right hand.
saved only by his Mexican chin.
In some trouble. And an uppercut. And Medina, how is he still standing? He is taken.
Even a flush uppercut
This is incredible to watch, it really is.
with a vicious barrage
David Benavidez with his back on the ropes. Oh my goodness.
didn't put the ironclad veteran away.
This is special.
This is brutal and
At some point, Benavidez started to fatigue from his own landed punches.
sneaky little body shape.
5. And we are going to see a 6th round.
Throwing those punches, not only that, but it demoves you a little bit because you realize
Yet the accumulating damage couldn't be denied.
Rogelio Medina. Will the Medina pin? Will the right back? And now John Shirley.
Even in the thick of chaos, David maintained outstanding accuracy and defensive awareness.
We see some of the work from what John Shirley called
Following the break, he served up jalapeno hot body shots.
David Benavidez backing up Rogelio Medina. And no body shot there as Medina, but he comes upstairs.
And visited the solar plexus.
Chance, and that is that revival.
Beaten from pillar to post, Medina still found the strength to rise up again, lingering in the loop of violence until the 8th.
Is trying to reunice. Medina, one punch, and down goes Medina.
In a classic high noon shootout,
by this young man.
The most complete performance.
Deadeye Benavidez had to empty the entire clip to finally put down the nemesis.
The next big thing in boxing.
With an 18-0 record and 17 KOs, the 20-year-old El Pistolero jumped on the stagecoach straight to a title showdown. In 2017, the 168-pound super middleweight division was going through turbulent times. Canelo was preparing for Golovkin at a lower weight class. Andre Ward battled with Kovalev at light heavyweight. Arthur Abraham neared retirement. And champions Badu Jack and James DeGale had a draw in a unification bout. Leaving the WBC belt vacant.
The decision is a majority draw.
Compared to other contenders, the tall Latino from Phoenix stood out especially well. In September 2017, he squared off against 31-year-old Romanian Ronald Gavril. Although not a big name, Gavril had a strong amateur background and had successfully adapted his style to the pros.
He knows that's part of his plan. He's not going to stop him. After those big things happen.
In the first half, he avoided the Mexican's pressure.
Gavril landed a nice left hook downstairs. He's standing there too long. He's got to have a little bit of That's that miss.
But David would intercept him nicely and kept ramping up his output.
He's standing there too long.
Then he brought out his trademark tools, breaking through the defenses
Gavril's done a good job.
and skillfully weaving uppercuts into his machine gun flurries. In the closing minute, Gavril spoiled the dominant ending. Suddenly catching David with a jab.
Benavidez does not appear to be hurt.
The knockdown didn't affect the decision, but it left a bitter aftertaste for the youngest champion in the division's history.
Champion David Benavidez.
I feel I won the fight. Only thing I can do, do the match.
And the newly crowned champion didn't refuse. This time, David took the process more seriously.
There he goes with his company.
He built momentum behind a snapping lead hand.
Russell Morris says keep the hands up together.
Once the sharp jab got established,
boom.
The Mexican added power shots into the mix.
The WBC, Mauricio Suleiman is here to see this kid Benavidez.
Focusing on crisp uppercuts.
Uppercut, another big uppercut. Now we're starting to see more of it. Goes up the ear, but it's perfect temperature for the fight. Big shot, right hand, left hook.
Turning the ring into his personal shooting range.
Now, he's downstairs in the body, he's hurting him with body shots. A lot of time. Hard body shot him into the world title at age 20.
Benavidez kept a pulsing rhythm for 36 minutes.
To survive this round, and it appears that he has.
Pounding out victory chords on the challenger's lead-plated dome.
An awful lot. Gavril is 18-2 and hasn't been beat up much. The body back upstairs. Hard right hand. There it is.
The milestone 20th win came at the cost of shattered knuckles.
It's tremendously, that's your left hand, but show him your right hand here too if you open up that. And you have a thought process on what you would like to do with your next fight?
Like I said, I want to be the best in the division, so whatever they put in front of me, that's what I'm going to do.
But after successfully walking through fire in the ring, the young king started slipping outside of it. In May 2018, David got lured by Bob Arum's money and ended up at the center of a scandal between his former and new promoters. The elders eventually settled the dust. Shortly thereafter, a different kind of dust settled in Benavidez' nose, and he found himself among the infamous company of boxing stars caught under the coconut palm. Busted for drug substances in his system, David was stripped of the title, which later went to veteran Anthony Durrell.
I'm not going to be making stupid decisions like that anymore, and not Just only, it wasn't bad for me, it was bad for my family, you know, all the bad publicity we got.
In October, his older brother Jose, also a pro boxer, added fuel to the fire by getting dismantled by Crawford. Benavidez spent a full year recovering with Topo Chico and declared 2019 the year of a rebirth. A friendly dispute with Jalen Love nearly turned physical.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Gentlemen.
But in the fight, the former connoisseur of Colombian goods showed tactical flexibility, first luring the aggressor into a trap.
Las Vegas. And there with a tall guy. Yeah, he's very slick. Oh, he just got him with a big left hook. Love never seen that.
Then punishing him in his usual fashion.
Take his time because he's still in Love, and he's hurting him with the right hand. Another right hand. Another right hand.
Love needs. Next, Benavidez made sure that Love eats 2 juicy crosses.
Far enough because Benavidez has long runs.
And praise for the ref's intervention.
He's got to be moving. He's got to use his leg. Oh, big right by Benavidez. That's it.
Floyd Chained was disappointed by his gym student.
Right around the side of the hand. Boom.
While the broadcast showed all 4 active champions of the division. The logical next opponent would be the usurper of the Mexican's throne, Durrell. The 34-year-old ruler with the fitting nickname Dog possessed a pit bull's grip.
With the right, and there's a right that buckled the knees of the champion.
And regularly ravaged his opponents.
That would get the title first. And look at this, Truex in deep trouble. And he goes down.
Marking his territory with 33 wins.
4-10. Oh, big right uppercut. Down goes Hernandez, and this one might be over.
To win.
A slick counterpuncher, he immediately started to bite back.
That's where he wants him. Once he gets him in the corner, Benavidez. But I would expect him now to come back and do something.
Forcing David to leash him with his lead hand.
Anthony Durrell, left jab by Benavidez. That's a good point.
Benavidez steadily softened up the champion with defining combos.
There it is. David Benavidez hoping to win back the belt. Flurry of punches from Benavidez. 5.
And the jab that caused a cut made it worse.
That's a nasty cut.
Durrell caught a second wind, displaying glimpses of stellar defense.
David Benavidez.
And upping the aggression.
Stop because that's right. That's right.
But the adrenaline quickly drained under the challenger's excruciating pressure.
Boy, what a tough. A nice counter hook by Durrell, too.
Thumping the body.
Gotta tell you, he's at a big disadvantage and a great liver shot by Benavidez right there. He's really starting to open up on him.
And sneaking in short uppercuts.
Once again, we check in with our unofficial scorer, Marcos.
By round 9, Benavidez was drowning the fading champion on the ropes. Luckily, the corner stepped in to save him from a full-on lynching.
Just getting battered by David Benavidez.
That's it. They're going to stop the fight right now. That will do it.
David reclaimed the gold he'd lost to his own stupidity and earned praise from the former title holder.
I just want to thank Anthony Durrell. This is Dog, man. He's definitely going to go down.
Then fight the next best guy, the Mexican monster. Who? Benavidez.
Mike Tyson once called Benavidez the Mexican monster, and the only modern boxer he'd be scared to face. The nickname stuck well, but David didn't get the chance to relish in this championship status. The sudden COVID lockdown led to an increase in fat percentage for many fighters, who were literally stripped of room to move. The Arizonan suffered as well, missing weight before his first defense, and once again was stripped of his belts. The scrap with hard-hitting Colombian Romer Angulo still went ahead, taking his sweet time as usual.
His jab. David Benavidez is sparring with the likes of Gennady Golovkin. Win or lose, will look to become a 3-time world champion, and he hasn't even ever lost a fight.
The wise beyond his years Benavidez let his adversary punch himself out.
Because of the fact that he realizes he has a...
Then found an opening for a looping right.
There's a There's a right hand. Again, there's that right, crushing right hand.
And nearly put Angulo out of commission in the third.
Right back on the offensive. A left hook to the body by Benavidez. Benavidez really starting to open up, and that could be troublesome for Alexis.
Not bothered by the uncalled knockdown.
Rushing shots to make this a quicker night than usual at the office. There's a left hook. Wins for David.
The monster shut down every counter at its infancy.
Benavidez setting up his power.
Spearing the aggressor with a thudding uppercut.
For the Phoenix, Arizona. Oh, what a vicious right to
the absence of a live crowd due to the pandemic allowed everyone to comprehend the suffering by those who face the Mexican repressive machine.
Thrown by Angulo block. Final moments up to 7. It is off. There's a look at this combination. This is 100 seconds to go. Angulo's making him look subpar tonight.
Keep him up, David. Keep him up.
There's a big right hand left to the body.
After 30 minutes of one-sided thrashing,
Benavidez starting to really tee off on Alexis Angulo. Left hook to the body, a right to the body. More.
The corner of too tough for his own good Angulo finally got concerned about their fighters' remaining health.
There, a left hook that connected by Angulo. But Johnny Callis may want to get in there and possibly stop this fight. Right uppercut. Benavidez pounded away upon. That was a dominant performance.
Staying largely untouchable and keeping a ragged pace with avalanche-like combinations, the 23-year-old Benavidez delivered his best career performance.
Look at that work by David Benavidez, almost like a video game.
With the loss of his title on the scales, David gained something far more important. In November 2020, his partner, Karina Silva, gave him his firstborn. The young father took some rest and focused on honing his craft. Despite appearing stiff,
right hand, partially blocked by Ellis.
Benavidez significantly leveled up his defensive prowess.
A right hand connecting by Benavidez. Benavidez slipping some shots and uncorks,
which allowed him to refine his vanguard style built on relentless pressure.
Benavidez now Benavidez gets walked down. There's a big right hand followed by a left. Again, scintillating hand speed by Benavidez,
forcing enemies to exchange.
Look at that hand.
With immediate interception of their attacks.
Business off the rope. This is not a position he wants to be in. There's a left hook.
Consistently putting on wars of attrition.
There's a left hook.
Yes, sir.
Ellis throwing a combination.
David only increased the torque and variety of his punches as rounds went on.
Get off the ropes.
Brilliant. Ellis in some trouble. Look at this combination punching by Benavidez. Looking to fire back is Ellis.
His overwhelmed opponents inevitably turned into sitting ducks.
Punching David Benavidez. There's a left hook on the temple by Benavidez. That might have hurt Ellis significantly. Now Benavidez looking to tee off Benavidez, and Benavidez, it is just target practice now. Ellis in serious trouble. He's taking...
allowing the monster to strip away their guard for a crushing right hook.
David does would appear as if he's just rolling up a left hook to the body, a sharp right hand. From the inside, he's back over
and a savage uppercut.
Benavidez unloads a combination right uppercut. And now it is just target practice for David Benavidez.
Maintaining insane hand speed even in the later portions.
And now Benavidez unloading. Benavidez, I think the corner is stepping up on the corner and maybe stop this one. Look at this combination by David.
Benavidez fought twice in 2021.
Stop this fight. A left hook to the body. Ronald Ellis in serious trouble. This one is...
And in both cases, the amount of accumulated damage forced the referee to step in, even without knockdowns.
This is what ended. There's a right uppercut, a left hook, and now they are waving in, they throw in the towel, and this one is over.
Boys, I think everybody wants to see me against Canelo, right?
Come 2022, the division had an undisputed world champion, holding all the major belts, Canelo Alvarez.
Right through his offense.
And there he goes, look out to the fight, be ready to go. And he's gone. Right uppercut continues to...
But But he wasn't in a rush to take on the rising star, and for some reason lashed out at Benavidez Sr.
I hear his dad talking a lot of shit. Look, he's accomplished nothing.
And while Alvarez put the division on hold, the WBC introduced an interim title. The Monster got paired up with David Lemieux. The 33-year-old Canadian, since his loss to Golovkin 7 years earlier, had filled out physically, packing a formidable left hook. And sleeping people with it frequently.
Big right hand.
In front of his home crowd in Arizona, for a fistful of dollars, the Mexican sheriff kept the short-armed gringo at bay.
Next, Gary O'Sullivan. Inside Benavidez backed up Lemieux. There's the jab through to the body by the undefeated Benavidez. Lands that right. And another.
And after catching him on the way in,
He really can do it all.
Yeah, taking his time to see this. This is the left hook.
Unloaded some frontier justice.
Combinations on David Lemieux.
The bell interrupted the action. In round 2, blocking punches with his face,
With Benavidez.
The only
Real short, sharp uppercuts.
Lemieux refused to go out.
Almost down in round 1. Waited, so landing shots. There's a left to the body, right hand, and a Plazas have been by knockout. He goes on the inside again on. Wobbling.
Only in the third did the referee jump in to save him.
Lemieux was knocked out by Marco Antonio Ruiz. And yet Lemieux, coming back. Oh, there's something to fight. And Lemieux's corner.
Having reclaimed a belt, his third so far, Benavidez was ready for the big names.
Well, they almost can't avoid you now. So either there's going to be a vacating of that title by Canelo.
I'm waiting for him to send me the contract. Them bitches know what's up. I'm right here waiting for him.
Would you consider Benavidez?
We'll see. We'll see.
While the superstar was ripening, a long-standing and bitter enemy of the Benavidez family emerged on the horizon. The former IBF world champion Caleb Plant had long irritated David by merely existing.
I'm gonna beat the fucking living shit out of you. Fitz, mark my words. I'm gonna put this motherfucker in the hospital.
The pesky counter-striker could boast not only a TV star wife, but also an annoying jab. Slick trunk movement. And a hell of a left hook.
His nickname.
The one he used to starch Darrell.
One shot!
Plant poked Benavidez at the weigh-in. And in the ring, with his footwork and impressive flexibility, exposed the Monster's well-known stiffness.
See happen. He catches Plant down Plant. You can see or hear Plant's not
Clearly taking the first 4.
mistakes. Boom. It's a cavernous huge.
Benavidez becoming more active.
Benavidez going into exchanges head-on.
Output for David Benavidez is
and occasionally punching air.
Getting that agreed to and then the commission allowing it.
by Plant. Benavidez swinging and missing.
Still managed to get the left hand going.
So obvious. Double left hook.
Also missing a lot, obviously, from Plant moving a lot. Against a mobile fighter like Plant, but you gotta keep trying, you gotta keep throwing punches like that.
And swing the momentum his way at the midpoint through non-stop combinations.
Better punches.
There, right, left.
Yeah, another couple shots and made these very close rounds. And he's doing better in this round, Benavidez.
In the pivotal 8th stretch, David rocked the fatigued opponent with a cross.
Yeah, well, that's because of the movement.
Oh, and there's the right hand. Plant is in trouble.
And beat the grit out of him with body shots.
To the body, a right hand by Plant. Left hook to the body by Plant. Gets countered.
Not his best night.
Not his. There's a right hand left hook.
That body shot hurt him.
Now seeking refuge in close quarters.
He's good in these rounds.
And the left now, a left hook, and now Benavidez unloading.
Plant allowed Benavidez to impose his beloved A-game.
And Benavidez throwing power.
And he's ripping to the body.
There's a left upstairs by. There's a left hook to the body. It's all David Benavidez here.
In the remaining rounds, El Monstro put on a clinic.
Has landed. Benavidez is doing a very smart thing. The minute Plant starts to try to hold, he steps back. Oh, what a nasty left!
And only Plant's championship resolve got him to the final bell.
Allow Caleb Plant to come up. David Benavidez lands a left and a right. Tremendous.
Once again proving that patience and pace beat the slickster in a race, David turned the fight around and praised his foe.
We fought like warriors in the ring, and this guy's a fucking hell of a fighter. I have a lot of respect for Canelo Alvarez, but he has to give me that shot now. That's what everybody wants to see.
How's his performance?
He's good performance.
Yeah, what does he have to do to earn the right to fight you?
Look, I don't say no to any fight, no.
Anyway, the Golden Goose Alvarez chose an adversary 2 weight classes below for his next offense, sending a clear message to the monster. Meanwhile, Benavidez gave a shot to the undefeated Demetrius Andrade, a 3-time world champion in lighter divisions, with 32 wins and no losses. And just as much of a pariah as David himself.
When can we make it happen, though? What do you think?
Oh, man. Get the out of here, man.
The two started out as expected. While David habitually sleepwalked through the first couple of rounds, the agile southpaw Andrade bombed away at the body.
You got to get a lot closer than where he is right now, because that's the distance that Andrade...
And exploded with blitzes.
For 12, Andrade up.
You have to accept a few rounds, even though they've been sparring.
Ooh, wow.
Beautiful shot by
Blistering
Andrade.
combination. Just over 5.
That's pretty amazing.
Oh, nice combination.
By the end of the third, Benavidez woke up.
Less than a minute left.
Knocked down the basement door.
Still there.
And the left, that's the softball.
And threw a dynamite stick upstairs.
Oh, heavy right hand. Down goes Andrade.
Rattling Andrade with a single connection.
Boom! Right in the face of...
David found the home for uppercuts.
That's yet
another uppercut by Benavidez.
And began the demolition process.
Oh, Andrade lands a cuffing right hand. There's the overhand right. Left uppercut.
Andrade made one last brave push.
Right, left, right uppercut, right up. Here comes Andrade.
Then went back to collecting damage.
Always wanted, but getting much more than that. Mouthpiece has been... We have reached the midway point. The Benavidez show.
That head-shaking signaled surrender.
I'm not going to watch that again, all right?
To his first loss.
Tyson, watching from ringside, looked pleased.
Celebrating with Benavidez.
Canelo, hell of a fight. My personal opinion, he's ducking Benavidez.
And who is he for offering me? He brings nothing to the table for me.
Realizing that the Canelo fight was a lost cause, David made the radical decision to move up to light heavyweight at 178 pounds, where a deafening void had formed behind the two kings, Bivol and Beterbiev. The monster got